PSG and Barcelona will duel off the field to buy Liverpool star. Liverpool's standout this season, Luis Diaz, is of interest to both PSG and Barcelona, but the Reds demand a high sum to release the Colombian. With Kylian Mbappe's likely departure to Real Madrid, who will take over the number 7 shirt at Paris Saint-Germain for next season. Names like Rafael Leao and Mohamed Salah were two of the most speculated. But this week, another player who has had great seasons emerged as a possible new reinforcement for the French team. According to the English newspaper The Telegraph, Luis Diaz's agent is already in talks with the PSG board, and could be the club's new striker from the French capital next season. And in addition to the French team, Barcelona also showed interest in him. Despite the contacts, the initial objective was more to find out what could make Liverpool negotiate for the Colombian striker. A large amount to get him out of England. And according to the newspaper, the Reds have already given the answer. If PSG or Barcelona really want the striker, one of the two clubs will have to pay at least €80 million for the striker, who is an absolute starter and one of the team's biggest references in the current season. Even if he stays at Liverpool, Diaz will certainly have something revised in his current agreement. The Colombian has a contract with the Reds until 2027, but it is likely that his team will negotiate a possible renewal at the end of this season, as the clauses have not been reviewed since 2022, when the Colombian arrived in England from Porto. This negotiation and the interest from other clubs is due to the player's performance. A current star of his national team, Diaz has been one of the team's highlights, and gained more prominence this season, but with injuries to Salah, Jota, Szoboszlai and other athletes throughout 2023-2024. The number 7 has already scored 13 goals and provided 4 assists in 34 games, being a member of the team since last season, when Sadio Mane moved to Bayern Munich. How would Diaz play for PSG or Barca? Even though his number of goals is high, they are not like those of PSG, the top scorer in Ligue 1, and the biggest scorer in PSG's history. So much so that for next season, in addition to signing a winger like Diaz, PSG's objective, according to the French press, is also to bring in a centre-forward. And according to L'Equipe, Victor Osimhen, Napoli's number 9, is another striker who is in Luis Enrique's team's sights for 2024-2025. At Barcelona, even though it is a club with a heavier shirt and full of financial problems, the responsibility of replacing someone would not exist, since throughout the season, players like João Felix, Ferran Torres and even Vitor Roque have already fought for the position, left wing. The biggest problem would be for the Catalan club to find enough money to pay Liverpool's termination fine, which puts Barca further away from signing him. At 27 years old, Diaz gained prominence for his speed and the ease with which he dribbles past opponents, reaching the box and creating dangerous chances. In the long-term project that PSG intends to build, with young players like Xavi Simons and Warren Zaire-Emery as protagonists, the Colombian would be important for the team's attack, as well as the other speculated attackers. It remains to be seen whether Liverpool will initially comply with Diaz's wishes, or if not, how willing the Paris or Catalonia teams would be to pay the fortune requested by the Reds. If you liked the video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications and don't miss the next videos.